Hi, my name is Lost Ninja. You are watching Lost Ninja Plays Eskatologist Modpack version 3.2.4. I've got some new mods. Well, alright, I haven't got some new mods. I've got a new mod, and I've removed some mods. So I've removed soul shards, which doesn't really make any difference because I haven't used it yet. And I've removed pressure pipes because I wasn't going to use it. Ranged pumps is, according to my that's very strange that it doesn't come up there. I don't know why it doesn't come up there, but the mod apparently is still in. I'll show you why that was like that in a moment. Just go and look in mod options. I'm a bit puzzled about this one because it's still there, but I can't make it any longer. So I wonder if it's been disabled by the fact I've got the other range pump mod in, which is possible. Now, how have I managed to get 8 of those? I've got 1 of those, 2 of those. I don't know what's going on here. Basically, I had it in cheat mode. Yes, this is true. I had it in cheat mode because they're all the same, aren't they? Are they the same? Physically the same? No, they're not. Right, so we will delete trash can. Delete that one and that one. Yeah, still there. Right. We'll keep those 4 because there should be 3 empties. No, we'll delete that one as well. There should be 3 empties and 2 full ones. 1 full one even. Right. So pressure pipes would have given me fluid transportation. I put it in because I didn't have EnderIO. But it should work all right. But in fact, I used it a bit in a single-player world. It works all right. Nothing wrong with it. I just didn't like it very much, and I didn't like the fact that the actual additions, item, energy, fluid, whatever transportation network, was made in such a way that you had to have, separate connectors for each type. I like EnderIO after all, so I looked around and we can get XNet controllers. Well, XNet. XNet is made by the same guy that does, or person, might not be a guy, I don't know these things. Same person who does RF tools. What else does he do? It. What else does that modder do? RF tools, RF dimension, RF control. Although RF control doesn't seem to be working any longer. Not certain what's going on there. So yeah, I can make these network cables. There is quite a good, if you go to the curse page for it, there's quite a good mod spotlight by Direwolf20, which details how to use it, which I'm not going to do particularly. I have changed the recipes though, which is why I was in item cheat mode, because I wanted to be able to spawn items in so I could change the recipes, because you need to use empty hand to find out what the actual things are. So the default recipe here would have comparators and things. So I decided that that really doesn't work very well in the way I feel about it. So I was going to use these blocks. So basically, the only thing I've changed is that the network router now requires network cable and a network connector. Yeah, at least I think it's network connector. Yeah, blue connector, routing connector. It doesn't say a routing connector though, does it? I don't know. Maybe I've done it wrong. It should be that basically the routing connector is that one to make the router, which is logical, really. And the other one's that one. I was going to try and do an RF dictionary type thing to make all these cables work, but I couldn't make it do it. I'm not great with the craft tweaker yet. I'm working on it. So that's basically what I've been doing. I can't remember what there's 4 mods I taken out. I've taken out. Are they in there? No. Let's have a look. In there? Yes. I have taken out the thing that gives you XP for using it. Modifiers 3. So yeah, I don't use it enough, and it's not worth it really. So I've taken that out. I've got some gold there. I need to do some. I've done a lot of mining. I'll talk about that in a minute. I need to do a lot of ore processing. I've got 265 of gold, 437 of iron, and I had to expand the stack limit on these two so I could fit in all the copper and what's that one? Tin? Yeah. So oh, that's interesting. What are they all? I don't know where they went. I didn't mine much of that stuff out, so I mean that's fair enough. But I would have thought I'd have had more than that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So I need to go and process this ore because I'm desperately short of gold. Right, I was desperately short of gold. Not really desperate short of gold now, though. Obviously, I got more redstone. I got more diamonds. Didn't get many emeralds. I didn't get any emeralds. I got more lapis. Nothing else. I moved some of the stuff from my chests into the storage drawer system. So I was going to work. I think I was going to work on more power generation. But what I'm actually changed my mind, and what I'm actually going to work on is right, just put instant health 2, instant health 2. What's that? No, I've done instant health 2. Right, what's the regeneration? Regeneration 2, regeneration 2, and regeneration 2. I'll put the other bottles away. What am I doing? Where am I keeping bottles? I think I'll put them in that one. Because then I can put my pet and stuff into there, which is good. Okay. So what I'm going to actually work on this episode is I'm going to get started with the not XNet, strangely enough. I'm going to get started with that's going to be. I might do some of that this episode, but mostly it's going to be this. I'm sure you recognise it. If you don't, I will tell you about it. It's called Refined Storage, and it is epic. I'm going to need a lot of quartz enriched iron, which is good. I don't mind that. Oh, I think I need. Not the recipe I was thinking about it. Right, so quartz enriched iron is that. Don't need as much quartz as I thought. I'm getting some iron built in to make the machine casing. Oh, I need stone for the middle of it. That's new. I haven't used this since 110, so it's some of the recipes have changed clearly, and there's some new blocks. So we will get into those eventually. I am not going to make that many though. Let's make 16 to start with. Okay, 16 of those. That's itchy hand. Right. I mean, some of the things that have changed. Speed upgrades now. Sorry, speed. I think all upgrades, but they now stack, whereas before they didn't. There's a whole security system, which I'm not going to bother with. There's a portable grid, which I've seen on a someone playing with it on another video, but I haven't actually. I don't know how it works or anything myself. Anyway, we need solderers, so I need pistons and I need sticky stuff. Have I got? Yeah, I've got some pistons. Right, 26. Oh, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll grab that. Have we got any more? Don't think we've got any more. Right, so we'll grab that and stick it in here. I want to do 4, I think. Oh, hang on, let's just check it. I can only make that in there, right? Because these used to be no, not used to be. In the last version of a pack that I played with these, you made them in. You could make them in the furnace or in the solderer. So I don't know. It might have been because it was the Invasion mod pack. No, it wasn't the Invasion mod pack. It was. I can't remember which mod pack it was actually. Might have been Sky Factory. Right, it looks like I'm going to have to make them all pretty much in the solderer. So I'm going to make 6 solderers then. So I need 12 of those. I might end up making more eventually, but for now I don't need to do that. My alarm clock going off, so it's time to get up. Oh, and I need to make silicon as well. Bugger, forgot about that. Ouch. Yeah, I forgot about that one. See if we can eke enough power out to do that. Well, silicon's quite one of the blocks you use. Not blocks, but one of the things you use most of. And normally, prior to this, I've got it from running a double compressed sand through a sag furnace, a sag mill. Obviously I can't do that now. On diamond. Right. So to make the things work in this, right. So to make the soldiers work, they've got to be part of the network, which seems a bit little. I don't know. Confused to me, but anyway, they need to be part of the network, and the network needs to be supplied with power. So we want one of those. I don't know actually. Eventually, the network will sit here somewhere. So it would be sensible to put this bit here, wouldn't it? Where's a pickaxe? I want a pickaxe, and that. Right. So. Doesn't need anything more than that. Unlike Applied Energistics, which apparently isn't available for 1.11, which although I thought it was, you don't have the right laser stored. I want to take it to that one. Hopefully a bit far, reach far enough. That's good. That block's now light. Where are we going? Don't want not enough power coming in. Oh, hang on. Before we do that, let's go and have a look at the this stuff. Still not over. Yeah, it's just not working very well. I think it's because I need to chunk load the nether, which I can do now. Well, not quite. I will be able to do it soon though, because I'll have some. The problem, the reason I couldn't chunk load it before was because the I didn't have enough gold. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Book 1 and 1. Right. So first things first, we make an enchanting table. Then we surround. I don't know why this makes a chunk. Yeah, it's just there we go. Chunk load it. Then we grab. We don't really need the ocelot, but we will need the salamander's gaze. All my other pets should be in here. I think I've managed to double up my pets as well, somehow. I don't understand it all. Much too complicated for me. Right, so I want that out. I want sheep, cow, magma cube, and spider. Oh, hang on. Got the spider in there, haven't I? Right, so we can throw the spider away. Oh, spider! We'll throw that one away. You see, some of the pets are doubled up. Yeah, those two are doubled up, definitely. And that one's doubled up. And that one's doubled up. So what would I miss? I've thrown the spider away already, so it must just be those 5 that doubled up. Right, that's fine. I'm not saying why they're doubled up, or what caused them to double up. Pardon me. Right, I think while we are in the nether, we will also do some mining to get some more nether quartz. Whilst we can get nether quartz from elsewhere, it makes sense to get as much as we can from the nether. Really. Right, let's just get rid of some of these things. No, I'm going to leave things cooking up. In theory. Wrong one. Right, that one and that one go in there. That goes into there. We should have a load of arrows, which I found whilst doing the mining earlier on. I think I'll try and rely on my spider for the slow fall. Or lack of fall damage or whatever it is. So I really do want one of those in there. Right. Okay. Let's have a snooze before we go anywhere. Oh, I've changed the colour of my skirt as well. Okay, so we go to the nether. We'll do it through the portal for a change. Oh yeah, that pet there shuts it down. Right. See that it hasn't actually produced any more lava than what it had there, so I don't know. Not overly happy with that. Yeah, so basically I want lots of nether quartz, as in seriously lots. I know I can get it from mining in the overworld, but I might as well get it from here if I can, mightn't I? Because there should be more of it here, you would think. What with it being a nether and all. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That might hurt. No, it didn't hurt. Cool. Right, what we'll do first then is chunk load this. That gets that bit done. See, the thing is, it's got lava. It just doesn't seem to be doing anything. It's not going into there. Maybe if we break that and place it again. I don't know. I don't understand why it works sometimes and not other times, if you see what I mean. See, that's sorted, and that's going in. But it's no longer going in. Definitely transfer node. Right, I don't think it is chunk loading. I don't think that's the issue at all. Right, but we'll chunk load it anyway, just to, you know, hope for the best sort of thing. And then we'll go off on a mining expedition. I'll tell you, the other thing I need is glowstone. So we'll try and find some of that as well. Yeah. Well, no, that's not actually the best of ones to get. Oh, come on. I don't believe it. I thought that stuff only existed in... Oh, God. Basically, I've spent 3 hours, something like that, working out how to... No, maybe not 3 hours, but quite a while anyway, working out how to change the recipe so that I could... I didn't need to add a dimension to get that stuff with. It turns out I didn't need it at all. I suppose you can't craft it back again, so it probably doesn't change anything. I will monitor how much I get from the nether. Oh, bear in mind, you need 4 stacks to fully improve a single block. And you really want to improve a single block quite a lot. So, particularly the builder, which is the one I'm going to... yeah, the builder I'm going to use as a quarry. Don't know why I need that. Oh, no, I mean, it's some part of mystical agriculture, so I know why I need it in that respect. I don't know why I need it, why I'm mining it, because I'm not doing any mystical agriculture at the moment. Doesn't make a right lot of sense. Seeking it out, sort of thing. Okay. I didn't do that, did I? Oh well. No, I was going. If you think about it, I was going to leave various sorts of things running in my base, so that when I oh bugger. So that while I was away, it would cook things up for me. But I forgot. Pardon me. Ooh. Goodly amount of emerald, isn't it? Don't bother with prosperity a lot. Yeah, I'm not really annoyed about the that recipe thing. I mean, if you think about it, it's annoying in one respect because, well, you know, I've put the work in to get it back to the way I want it. But ultimately, I've gained something because I've learned how to use. Well, I wouldn't say I've learned how to use it, but I'm better at using that particular thing than I was. The problem being, of course, in the past that when I tried to use it, nothing worked. It's not perfect because I haven't worked out how to make furnace recipes, which is one of the things I wanted to make most. Should have done that sooner. Benefit of hindsight, I suppose. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just sort of bummed about that. Well, as I say, it's not something that's going to make a major difference. Oh yes, and the best news of all, I've now uploaded the. Well, it hasn't been approved yet, but I've uploaded my pack to Curse. So in theory, if anyone wants to actually play along with me, or play along with that stupid thing to say, if anyone wants to play the pack and recreate my epic adventures in their own way, or even if I ever manage to create a server, they could join it. They could do. The pack, in theory, will be live one day. One day! One way or another. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, the intention of the pack has always been for me to produce it in such a way that at some point, if people want, it will be available to be then used for other purposes. You know, for other people to play through or whatever. I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel though, so there's nothing special about the pack really. It's just a collection of mods that I happen to want to enjoy playing. No point in getting those, they'll just fall into the lava. Could really do with making a magnet. Do with making a magnet, yes. But I haven't done yet, so. I can get magnet from. Ooh, what can I get magnet from? I don't find any very much glowstone, which is annoying. I get magnet from actual additions. Now that would be a good thing to make. Cobalt ore, no good. A recipe for making glowstone. No, it would be overkill unless it's something that's really quite complex to make. I would think something along the lines of diamond or emerald dust plus redstone and a bucket of lava or something. Oh, they were going to attack me because the skeleton attacked them. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh well, I'll win. I mean, how could I not? Cool. I'm still not certain why they attacked me. The fools! Why could they attack me? I am too great for them. Aww. Bloody lava everywhere. What do you mean it's because I'm in the nether? Can't be that! Makes no sense at all. No, I didn't think it would work that way. Oh well. Worth a try, wasn't it? Oh, pardon me. Anything's worth a try once or twice a week for the rest of your life. Well, the thing is, for early game stuff, Tinker's Construct's really quite useful. It's when you start trying to use it for everything that it gets a bit sort of... well, not everything, you know what I mean. So I'm a bit sort of, I don't know. I want, why are you attacking me? You stupid pig zombie type thing. That's right, you just follow me, mate, and I will, well, he doesn't seem to want to run into the lava, even though it won't do him any harm. I'm not certain why they've decided they don't like me all of a sudden. Well, not all of a sudden, but you know what I mean. Still didn't manage to get them all. What I really ought to do is go to one of the fortresses. Dungeon. Or one of the dungeons, I should say, perhaps. And then I can try and find a pig zombie spawner. And then I can have my pig zombie spawner in my spawn room in the void world. And then, pot pickers, I can get lots of gold. What I want is a lava squid pet, so I can swim under lava and see through it as well. That would be epic. They don't seem to work. Could be wrong here, but don't know why. There used to be something to do with being on lava. That is a boss. I'm sure of it. We'll be able to find out. Basically, if I get close enough to it, it'll have a name above its head. Why is there a chicken there, though? Yep, Zombie King. How about that? How about that, then, pot pickers? Right, so what we want to do is, because he won't attack me until I attack him. Let's make it hard for him to attack me. There. $110 health. Ooh. That diamond armor's not helping. And I've run out of arrows. Sweet. But only temporarily. Well, to be fair, I don't think I'll manage to do it even with all these arrows. Two arrows left. Right. Now I've had a thought. Let us grab a Drabra. I wanna reach out and grab you. Let's grab him. Oh no, at the button. Right. Yeah. So we could grab him. As a pig's on me. I can take it. I can get him back. No point carrying that any longer. I have no arrows left. Let's look at the old map. Ooh. Oh! Ah, yes! Fortress. I can't remember if this is the one with the dungeon or not. But well, I'll take you to see the Slime Island. Which will be fun. I think this is the one without the fortress. But we've got a Slime Island, which is fun, as I say. Here is said Slime Island. Is that not cool? Congealed blood slime block. And lava, obviously. Cool. Good bounce on it. Oh, it won't do that. It won't show that because it'll Oh, that's not really very good, is it? Now there's a good question, actually. I don't know. If we can harvest these trees, yeah, it means we can... The light in here is hurting my eyes, to be honest. Magma slimy grass, so I want to get some of this. If I get some of this, I should, in theory, be able to plant the trees in the overworld. If I can plant the trees in the overworld, I should be able to get this stuff anytime I want. Okay, so that was... if you remember, ages and ages ago, I said something about, you know, I'd be able to... if I couldn't find any slime islands in the overworld, I'd be able to get them from the nether. That was the slime island I was talking about. Because I had seen it when I was looking for this fortress, or when I found this fortress, I suppose would be a better way of putting it. To be honest, I think I actually want to go and find the... Oh, I see. Yeah, no, that's where I was. Similar to the one I've got already. So, Void World Home, no. ETP, no. Spawn, no. Home, no. Slime Island, no. North Pole, Home Sweet Home. Nether Portal, Home Sweet Home. Loot Me, Dungeon 1? Yeah, that's where we wanted to be. No, I don't. What I actually want is the whatever else I do, I don't want to fall into those holes that are absolutely sods to get out of. Ha 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 ha! I hadn't thought of that. What I'm actually looking for is, or what I want to find is a pigman zombie spawner, and I know they exist because I have seen them in the past. They're just not common. I suspect is the answer, or the word I'm looking for. Pardon me. Wow. Oh, bugger, I know what's wrong with that. No, I want to remove it. Shit. I don't know how to do that. Right, I fucked that up then. Yeah, I want to unbind it then. Oh. Sharpness 2. I was trying to find out a block name for the. Well, it's like this. See, when you put items into tweak crafting tweaker, you use a very specific format, and normally what you do is you type /mt space hand, and I was doing that and it wasn't working. How the hell did I get so far away from where I was? So I placed the blocks to see if I could get a different answer to it, and I didn't. But it seemed logical that I would, if you see what I mean. Right, let's try this again. I want to find out what's in these chests, preferably without being killed. And there's absolutely sod all in those chests. That's not ideal. Skeleton spawner. With the skeleton. Ooh, arrows. 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 Correction 1. Blaze. Don't want to fall in those. Sods to get out of. That's a blaze as well. Those are all lava slimes, lava slime, lava slime. Ah, falling in one. The only way out is to break one of those and then climb out like that. That is a blaze. I'm sure I've seen a pig zombie one. That is breaking. Get out of my face, you. Whoa. Out of here. No health left. Because I was in the chest, I didn't see the fact that it was just running through my health quite as easily as it was. Oh well. Something obviously got a horrendously large amount of knockback out in there. I don't know what it is precisely, but... those things, apparently. Can't get me! Not that it matters. Anyway, I think I've probably got enough of the things I wanted from the Nether, so we will... still haven't managed to make the pump thing work reliably. Well, it's got power, it's got stuff in it, but it doesn't now seem to be able to pump back to the overworld. And it has done sometimes. A bit sort of... not certain how to do it. Right, what I was going to do going before I went away was I was going to get a stack of those, and a stack of those, and half a stack of those. Into these. So, stack, half stack. And hadn't. So, let's put stuff away into my bags. The info tool will get pulled off there eventually. I think it only goes off when you reload the flame and power. What's that? Power and punch. Flame and power. That's probably a better one. Unbreaking 1, protection 1. Rubbish, 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 and diamond thingy. Ooh, lifesteal 2. That's quite nice. Right, so let's go into there and set that one repairing, and that one repairing, and that one repairing. And then we'll put the rest of it in here for now. Oh, we'll put that to repair as well. Put those into there, and that into there. I see no reason why they wouldn't work in the overworld, but they might not, so it's possible. The other thing I need to do is discover some other way of storing power, because whilst the system I'm using at the moment works, it doesn't store enough power, and it doesn't work very well. Okay, so That's empty. That one's also empty. That one must be full then. Must be. Right. Blocks. So we will put into the blocks nether brick, nether brick, nether brick, nether brick, nether brick. Look really high. Congealed magma slime block, and let you jump really high. Right, so how are we doing with our ore stuff? Oh, I've run out of lava. Why does it do it like that? It annoys me, that. Right. I think what I'm going to try. Oh, come on. Seriously, have two of those now as well. I don't know. It might be still a carryover from where it was before, or it might be that I see my shovels seem to be breeding as well. Although to be fair, that's possible that it hasn't been. Don't know. I don't know. Right, so I need that. I'm going to take that. Well, we'll take that. Right, no, what I'm going to try is, rather than having the fluid thing. That's a good point. That did work, didn't it? The thing is, it works intermittently, so it's a case of, you know, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I really do want to be able to get lava from that pump. And that pump lava really is not working. So what I was actually thinking is if we try breaking this and just putting it on top directly, see if that works. It might work. But it doesn't. It's almost like that this thing doesn't work properly. I'm not saying it does, but and the thing is, it says that it's working, but then doesn't actually do anything. Insane. Right, definitely something wrong with this. On the other hand, that works. Wow, that worked. I'm still going to put the chunk loader in the fully misguided sense that it might work, but that did seem to do what I was expecting it to. Let's go home. I have a look at my power generation now. We really haven't got anything anywhere near as much done as I would have liked. Oh, I've got power generation finally. Hurrah! Right then. So that is the end of this episode. I would like to have got more done, to be honest, but I've got another spider and another one of those. What the hell is going on? I think my pets are breeding. I think that's what's going on. Right. So, I've reached the end of that episode. I'm gonna... What the hell? Oh no, it was about that. I was going to say, didn't I have a hole in that wall. I didn't. It was somewhere else. Right, I've reached the end of that episode. I am going to stop at that point. I need to get on with that in the next episode. I need to do lots of stuff in the next episode. We will get there when we get there, I suppose. But until we do, cheerio.